Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for being there in this very fantastic, fabulous, and fanatic journey of book reading series, and in continuation with the sales books. I am picking up over here. Selling Secrets by Nick Constable. Selling Secrets by Nick Constable. And in this book, it's not just about sales, but it's a little bit about your marketing as well. It could. So let's get into it. So let's get into it. Selling Secret. The experts tell all, because this person, Nick Constable, he has 24 years of sales experience, and I personally love to listen to the people who are experienced, because many times it is very, very difficult for the people who are just academically brilliant, but they don't have an experience. They are too posh to push. I repeat, they are too posh to push and sense, because many times in Indian context, it's not just the pull strategy works, but we need to be, able to push the products and services. No, this is the ground reality. This is the hard, maybe ruthless reality when it comes to sales, when it comes to certain pockets, certain geographies, certain market segments, and certain products and services. Is that it's all? Yeah. At least when you're rolling out a new product. Yeah. So the contents are how and why people buy. So under that, I'm going to read the sections. How and why people buy. Selling to the right people. These are the sections. Third section is generating new business. Fourth is meeting the customer. Fifth is making your pitch, sales pitch. Sixth is gaining commitment. Seventh is the right attitude. All right. So let's maybe pick up one or two from each section. How and why people buy. The first section, it's talking about sale. It's about selling positive change. So suppose some people, some dealers or customers or maybe retailers are stuck to some a product or services. You need to mirror out. You need to reflect what's actually the new changes and where the end users are going. He may have his own experience, but you need to reflect, what's happening in other segments, and maybe quickly or sooner or later, this change will percolate to his business or his territory or his area as well, right? So understand the values, knowing the selling cycle. Definitely, you need to know that, and even apart from the selling cycle, I would say when it comes to the cycle, the maturity, the infancy, maturity, and then decline of any organization. What is the corrective solution? What there is, before you sense the decline, that is a natural, the stage. You need to keep reinventing yourself, renewing yourself, and upgrading yourself constantly. Isn't it so? So selling to the right people, first of all, you need to know who is your right prospects, because not all will buy from you. There are people, they will appreciate you, encourage you, but when it comes to sales transaction, because you are given sales targets, so you need to spot very quickly that who are the people who are going to buy from you, even the decision makers, when it comes to certain products and services in certain organization. It could be concept selling, or it could be industrial selling. It could be any format of selling. It could be channel sales, right? So generating new businesses, show them if they are getting stagnant out of this, they are not getting enough, or indicate ROI, return on investment, how they can. It's basically being a business doctor, what we say nowadays, that you are not a salesman but you are a sales consultant. That kind of approach really works. All right. And then meeting the customer, and it's basically planning your visits depending on what kind of customers you are meeting. Sometimes not just one, but it's 2-3 people. Then ladies are also there, so you need to be well prepared. Make FAQs, anticipate the questions, anticipate their problems, do a deep, thorough, vertical, lateral study about their strengths, their weaknesses, make SWOT analysis of that. At the same time, whatever is relevant to that, make competitive analysis as well, so that you are ready with the solutions. Making your pitch, I'm not very with that, because everyone knows. I would say from here, present in style, convincing style, so that they know that you are their well-wishers, though you are representing an organization, but you are there to increase their profits. Definitely, right? Gaining commitment, and that will happen not overnight. Gaining commitment, out of my experience, I would say, you need to be consistent over there during their ups and lows, and then you have to prove yourself. It takes time. It does take time, and you have to be hanging out over there. You need to be persistent. And so don't get baffled or bogged down by the tough time of theirs or maybe yours, and don't be in a hurry, and don't try to just make the smart sell but in a long term sale. The right attitude is very important. That's what I was trying to say. And define your success. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to say that actually your success lies in their success. If your clients are successful, you are successful. But never forget, the why, the big why of the organization, what organization wants. Yeah. So here I would like to reiterate the same thing. Whenever you're getting into the field, you need to represent the organization. And whenever you're coming back from the field, you are coming to the organization, you're meeting your boss and the people who are there in the organization, in your department, you need to represent them. It is basically without fear and favor, you need to put across very transparently, very honestly, the problems and whatever the feedback is. Feedback could be suggestion, could be complaint, could be appreciation, could be mere an inquiry. It could be anything, right? So yeah, so definitely this is a very good, very handy book, and there are a lot many things in this book you can read. You can enhance, accentuate your sales vocabulary in the sense your experiences, and at least you will safeguard yourself that you will not commit the mistakes which the author is talking about, highlighting about over here. So you'll be well prepared. Yeah. So the selling secrets that experts, top professionals use, get results fast with this quick, easy guide to the fundamentals of sales. It add with inside knowledge. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time, precious time. Happy selling. Bye-bye.